Hey Sam, just finished watching your video. So you think that I have a problem with my goats. So here it is, second week in November, and my goats have not created any milk. They've eaten all the grass I have for them. I have got a few new ones. My numbers have gone up. I have some babies. But yeah, I think you are right. I was looking into this a little bit more in detail, and it does look like I've got them stabled in the wrong husbandry. However, to build another one, the cheapest one is like 19,000. It will not hold my entire flock that I have right now. So the next one above that is like 40,000. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to do some contracts or something. Oh, look at that cute little chicken. I think I'm gonna have to do some contracts to make some money. But let's run around here real quick and see what's going on that's new for me. So I got this little trailer. Like this little thing right here. It's going to help me take feed over to my hogs and other animals and critters. It'll also help me actually haul off manure and that kind of stuff. So get in here, let's look at the hogs, see how they're doing. I got a little bit of manure back there. That's good, that's good. Have to think about a manure spreader at some point in the future. Let's look at their feed. Total feed is 1347, so I need to haul them over some feed. Slurry looks okay, straw looks okay for now. And I'll have to get that manure out at some point. Still no chickens. I was thinking chickens. Still no cows. Let's go look at the chickens. Oh, I got my first batch of eggs. That's awesome. All right. There's my rooster. Look at him. Ooh, big bad boy. Let's see what else. The crops. Oh yeah, take a look at this. So they've only been in the ground a couple of weeks. So we got like a week last month and 2 weeks now. But look at the sunflowers, aren't they cool? And I got grass up there, and then my wheat. Look, my wheat's up as well. Oh, it all looks so good. I'm gonna get a good yield bonus off of this. Look at my wheat over here. This is a beautiful field. Look at that. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. The guy come out and harvested his cotton, so I'm hoping he's going to plant something good back here this year. I've been talking to him. I was like, hey, you should do some sorghum. Sorghum would be good, and then if he does, I might buy it from him. But I got to make some money first. So all the animals are in good order right now. Don't have to do anything with the animals, so I think I am going to look at some contracts. Let's see here. Tons of baling contracts. Look at all of those. What else we got here? Cultivating. That wouldn't be bad. I could get maybe an AI doing that. 7 acres. That wouldn't be bad. Harvesting. Looks like some, what is this? Cotton? Yeah, cotton. A little bit of plowing. And a little bit of weeding. So not a lot of big dollar contracts, but there are a couple here. Let's see here. So I can currently do silage really easy with my equipment. So let's see if there's any silage here. So that is hay. Let's see, wrapped into silage. There's one. So let's go ahead and accept that one. And let's see if there's any others. Let's see here. Tether. Wrap into bales and silage. So let's get that silage contract. See if there's another one. Tether. All right, so all the rest of these are tether. So we can actually do all of those as well at some point in the future before we do anything else. 48. That is the one all the way down beside where we're at right now, I think. 48. Yeah, right there. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and lock that one in just so it doesn't go away. Yeah, we can do all of that. So I'm going to accept that contract as well. That's a big one. All right. Looks like I got some work to do. Oh, had to put the tractor in and do a little repairs on it. So it's all ready to go. Probably have to stop and get a little gas, but go get these contracts done. All right, here we are at the first one. What we are doing here, or is what I'm doing here, is I got the mower on the front, baler on the back, and just gonna make single rounds. I'm not gonna try to bring out the big mower and try to mow this all up and then try to, really kind of put it all into rows. I'm thinking this will work just fine. So we're gonna run around here real quick, see how this mowing goes, and this, and we'll get these silage bales made. And then I'll go get the loader and load these suckers up, take them on where they need to go. This should be a fairly easy job. I can not hang up on the tree. Here we go, there's our first one. There we go with my favorite part. I love running this little thing. Ooh, a little too sharp. I'll come back and get that one. This tractor's a little small to be running this, but it'll do okay. Oh, looks like my delivery worker is blocked, so let's go and find out what's going on with it. Sent him this way. I bet he is in a traffic jam. Yeah, this is a massive roadblock here. He just couldn't accept that. No way. Stupid AI. Gosh. All right. So we need to mow both of these, but 49, the one here, is the silage on the right. So that's the one we're going to go with. Get everything down. Get everything unpacked, unloaded. Get it down, get it on. Oh, it runs so much faster here on this flat ground. That's a nasty little hill. Oh, now my tractor's in the way. So, we are going to be working on this field over here on the left as well, so I'm just going to go ahead and park in it then. For the time being. Here we go. Get this out of the way. Get everything back up and going over here. Okay, here is the last bale on this particular field. Let's get over here and get them collected up, get them sold. All right, that looks like the last of them. Don't see any more. Let this car go and we'll get over to the animal dealer. Should be able to cut right across here. Don't think there's a fence. There we go. Have it. All right, let's get this thing dumped. All right, we ended up with 9 bales and we finished the contracts. That is awesome. I'm going to take these back to the house and then we'll get on to cutting to the next field. I actually need to bring down with me the back of the cutter so that I can have a bigger swath when I'm cutting, and I got to bring down the rest of my tools as well because we're going to have to cut this one. We're going to have to tether it, bale it up, and get it over here to the animal dealer. So let's get home, get this all swapped out, and then I'll be back here in a few moments to work on that other field. Alright, so I got me an AI worker over here cutting, and while they are cutting, I am actually rowing and tethering the same kind of style that I did last time, where I have the tether on the back of the rower. And while they are cutting, I am going to at least tether this. So I don't really consider this, oh, I hit a tree. I don't really consider this to be rowing, wind rowing. It's more on tethering. I'm stuck. There we go. Ooh, get out of the way. Ah, created a traffic jam. Now you should be able to turn around. So anyway, I'm not really, rowing. What I'm really doing is tethering, and then I'll come back and actually row. But this works pretty good. I've been really happy the way this worked the last time, so I'm doing this again. Now in some of the parts it's not going to make that big of a difference because I'm going to have to come back over, like right here I'm going to have to do some more cutting because the AI isn't getting to it. But for the parts that he's already gotten to, I can go ahead and tether this up. I actually think I'm going to stop the AI at the top of this row and take over and come back and cut these pieces he missed. Yeah, I think that's actually a smart thing to do. So let's go catch up with him or her or whoever took over for us. Yo, Mr. AI worker, stop for a second. Yo. All right, thank you for your service. Now I'll get them back going soon as I run down here and cut these other parts real quick. That way I don't have to come back. Then they can just continue on with what they're doing. All right, that'll work. We'll get them keep going, and I will go back to my rat killings here. All right, I pulled 12 bells off of the field, hoping that will be enough to satisfy the contract, and I can go back and get the rest of them. So we're going to give this a try here. And we'll see how close we are. Ooh, 94%. That means I need at least one more bale. So 13. 13 looks like is the magic number to fill the contract. Oh, I was being impatient. I'm gonna go get that one more. This is the second time we've cut this field, so gonna have to remember 13 is the key number. I'm assuming it's going to be 13. So that would leave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think that's what we ended up with last time as well, was 5. Yeah, all right, still made a little money off of it. All right, let's go back and get the other ones. And these we get to take home with us. Oh, we ended up with 6. I didn't see the one down here. That will do, donkey, that will do. All right, let's get these 6 home real quick. Just put them right here. And I'm just going to drop that off right there while I go back and get the rest of the stuff. You know what? Before we let's finish these contracts. Collect that one, collect that one, collect that one. And 42 and 38, 36. So see here. Let's do that one and that one. 36 was that funky one right there. Yeah. Let's do that one. Let's do 36. 36. Accept. All right. Now, instead of taking our equipment home, we'll actually just take it to the next field. Okay, here we are at the next contract. I just mowed it, and then I put the AI worker on the other field, field 38. This is field 42. Come on, get off of the tree. There we go. So just like we did before, I'm going to attempt to windrow it and tether it at the same time. See how this is going to go. Well, I got the second field cut, but the shape of it wasn't very conducive for the AI, so the AI did not do a very good job. He only made like 10 passes down the middle, and then I cut up the rest of it. So it's okay. It's cut now, but I need the big tractor so I can go over and bale. So I'm going to go over and bale the first field, and then get it hauled, and then we'll see what it looks like for the next one. But number 2 is cut. All right, Sim. So over the last 2.5 weeks or so, here finishing out November, I have done 2 silage contracts, 4 baling contracts, and 2 harvest contracts for cotton. If you can't believe it or not, I've made about $120,000 and I got about $30,000 left. I have commissioned and had built me a cheese manufacturing, or sorry, a cheese, milk and cheese sell point. So this is my new milk and cheese store. Check it out. I can bring in my goat and goat's milk, sell my goat's milk just as it is, or I can turn it into goat's milk cheese and sell it right here. So this is my own selling point. So put it in, had a nice little walkway up to the front here, got a nice little sitting area, nice little park. Got one of my big oak trees from the back of the property, had it moved out of here. Put a couple of little oak trees in, a couple of little planters as well. Coming down through here looks fantastic. In addition to that, I have finally got me a goat pen that will produce milk. Yay! Finally, I got smart. I got it in here. Now, I went with the largest one. I wanted the biggest one, so that's the one I went with. So it cost me about 90 grand, about 95 to put all of this stuff in. I still have to do my roads and get a little bit more cleaned up around here. And then, of course, I've got to get all my goats moved. And once I get all my goats moved, I will then move in some sheep and hopefully start pulling some wool off of my sheep to start using that pasture over there. But oh my gosh, what a long couple of weeks, man. Last day in November, getting ready to get out of here and get some sleep. Man, I hope you're doing good. Let me know what's going on in your world, brother. I am exhausted. November has kicked my ass. I am just done, completely done. I hope you're good, man. I'm so sick of doing contracts. Anyway, can't wait to hear from you. Talk to you soon, brother.